British thunderstorms don't have anything on America thunderstorms. This is going to be a very interesting watch. I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, I'm going to America soon for the first time. I'm going to make so many videos out there. Hope I don't come into a thunderstorm. And it might make me even more scared of thunderstorms after watching this. Anyway, let's get into it.
Hello, I'm Lawrence, and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond. And one of those memos pertains to storms. So I was about to leave the house and take my puppy for a walk when I looked at the weather reports. Apparently, at the time of filming, Mother Earth is angry with Chicago and the rest of the Midwest because she's sending us some very unpredictable weather over the course of the next few hours. But I'm an optimist. I'm somebody who likes to turn a negative into a positive. So, since we've got this stormy weather coming our way anyway, why not make a video called British Storms Ain't Got Nothing on America? But before I do that, I've got a few minutes before the storm is projected to hit us, so I'm going to take the puppy for a quick walk and I'll be back in just a moment.
One thing I'll quickly say is, oddly, I actually really kind of enjoy storms. I feel like if they happen all the time, I would hate them. But in America, especially when it's hot during the summer, we get like one thunderstorm like a month. I love it because it's like, it almost just like cools you down. It's really weird. I know it's like annoying in a way, but I actually kind of enjoy it. I'm not sure if any of you guys are like that. Like whenever it's hot, you get a thunderstorm. As long as it's like a damaging thunderstorm that like causes damage, I actually kind of enjoy it. So let's see if American thunderstorms are not enjoyable and actually like can do damage.
If you haven't subscribed to this channel, do that now.
Definitely subscribe as well, guys.
Arthur, I think the weather reports must be wrong. It's really dry out here. Where are you going?
Oh, Arthur, you know I haven't run since the camel incident of 1998. Keep going then, Arthur. Keep going. Thunder's coming.
I really want a puppy so badly. Cats or dogs, chat? Tell me in the comment. Cats or dogs?
Good doggy. During my time living here, one thing that's really stood out to me about Midwestern storms is that in the hours and even minutes leading up to them, there's often no hint of a storm at all. Things can be entirely placid, but then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Mother Nature lets out one huge wind gust. And as that wind blows the leaves around like ants in a tumble dryer, there's something else that accompanies it.
Hope you're enjoying the video so far. Just very quickly from me, you can now become a member on my channel to get really awesome exclusive videos like this one or this one. Make sure to check it out, guys. It's also a great way to support me and the channel. Go check it out. Anyway, back to the video.
Really ominous clouds that look like they're going to devour the motorway. And I'm often told that when clouds have those little pointy bits hanging off them, you've got to be a little bit careful because that could be the precursor to a tornado. So far, we've got nothing like that on the horizon today, even though much of the Midwest has experienced that recently. And now that I think about it, it could happen. But thunderstorms, that's what we're here for. Let's see how it's getting on.
Wow. Like, as a kid, I would have loved just to run outside.
Amazingly, amid all of this rumbling that's going on, my animals have been handling it quite well. I was never really concerned about my cat, who's experienced this many times during the 13 years he's been on this planet. Thankfully, unlike some cats, he's not under the misapprehension that he's hearing a giant vacuum cleaner, and just looks at the storm with the scorn that it deserves. And Arthur, a little puppy, experiencing his first ever thunderstorm, at least on my watch. And mostly, in terms of the thunderstorm, he's fine.
So
he spent
cute.
Most of it chewing on his toy because he's going through some dental pains like all puppies do at this age, poor little bugger.
By far and away, the southern United States sees more thunderstorms than anywhere else in the nation, with Fort Myers, Florida recording an average of 89 thunderstorms per year. Mental. But I've just learned that one of the most devastating thunderstorm complexes occurred here in the Midwest. Back in 2012, when I was still living in central Indiana, a fast-moving derecho emerged in Iowa before sweeping its way through Illinois and then clear to the Atlantic coast. On its path of destruction, it claimed the lives of 22 people and brought damages of $2.9 billion. And having experienced the derecho of 2020, I'm familiar with how such storms often coincide with the hot temperatures of summer. But they're not uncommon here in early spring, as the thermometer flirts with the 60s, the temperature not the decade.
Anyway, I think you're going to want to see this because in the last few minutes there's been a development.
Yeah.
Oh dear, now that's where it takes a turn. That's not fun anymore.
Looking hail I've ever seen in my life.
That
We don't
looks
get anything
really
like
heavy.
this in the UK.
That hail looks like I feel like I could pick that up. Like, that would knock you clean out. That looks like it could break a window. Wow, that could cause some damage. Damn, hopefully everyone's safe inside.
It's mostly good.
That is a piece of hail that I just picked up from the ground outside.
Some damage.
It is definitely the biggest piece of hail I've ever had in my hand. And I have to drop it now because it's melting.
America is no stranger to large pieces of hail that hail from America. In fact, by comparison, some pieces make the segment that I held in my hand look like a fairy fly, albeit a frozen one. You see, I read today that in 2010, a piece of hail measuring almost 8 inches in diameter came down in Vivian, South Dakota. It remains the largest hailstone ever recorded in the history of Earth's history. The second largest was found in Nebraska some 7 years earlier, proving once again that everything is bigger in the United States except Q's, but that's irrelevant. But in my neck of the woods, the hail lasted all of 60 seconds.
And just like that, as was the case before the storm
60
started,
seconds.
everything is now placid. The storm has stopped, which is good news for Arthur because we can now take him on that longer walk, and I've just realised he's going to run through all of the sloshy mud. All right, Tara, are you ready?
It turns out neither of us were ready for what happened next.
Ominous.
What the hell?
Do you think that's the end of the world? Or just the coming of a tornado? Probably neither. Probably just tested it.
Was that a tornado warning?
Probably go and find out.
This was no test. Just when we thought it was safe to go back into the water, an even bigger shark was emerging from the deep. The Chicagoland area was under a tornado warning. And to be clear, the shark bit was a metaphor, I hope.
Hey, I know you like looking at the wind, Kafka, but we've got to go.
So, currently in the Pittsburgh potty, I have toilet roll for no real reason. We decided, since it's only a few minutes, this tornado warning that's in effect, we wouldn't bring down the whole crate, we'd just bring him down on a leash and let him roam a little bit. Kafka doesn't have
So where are they? Are they in like a bunker?
that luxury, because if he did, he would tear Arthur to pieces, not literally, but they do tend to fight. So yeah, we are just seeing it out. It's supposed to only last about 12 minutes or something like that, and that's pretty normal. I mean, these tornado warnings don't last long. The weather systems move pretty fast. Kafka's trying to escape as we speak. You want any words for your audience? I know, I hate putting you in here, but, you know, gotta take these precautions. And I'm tired. Among the world's countries, the United States in particular is synonymous with tornadoes. In fact, of the 67 tornadoes powerful enough in history to have been classed as an F5, 59 were recorded in the US, and that number is even higher if you account for Brock Lesnar. And in 1925, one of those F5s became the deadliest in US history when it ripped through Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana along the longest tornado path ever recorded. In total, this one tornado claimed the lives of almost 700 people, the vast majority of them right here in Illinois.
Well, after all that, according to the radar, it really is all over now. So, Arthur, you've earned a trip to the dog park. And I'll be honest with you, it's completely and utterly a little bit not surprising that Arthur wasn't scared of the thunder, because he's not even afraid of the big dogs. And I have to admit, he played with them in a manner that was admirable and disgusting. There was a lot of cleanup after that.
This guy. I love dogs too much, chat. I want to move to America and just get a
Well,
dog
after all that
already.
drama, that's it for this episode. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever experienced a storm quite like this one. I'm Lawrence Brown. Don't forget to follow me.
Wow. So, like, one thing that is definitely scary, like, about America, I guess, because it's so large, the chances of, like, having a massive storm or a tornado or anything of the kind is, like, so, like, I mean, I'm not going to say high, but I guess it is pretty likely, or as far as likely can go for a storm. But let's just hope that when I go there, nothing like that happens. And if it does, I'm able to find shelter. And hopefully the place I stay at has a bunker, and I'm safe during it. Anyway, guys, don't forget to follow my Instagram. It's ChristyC23. Go follow my Twitch. I do live streams like as regularly as I can. Now I'm at university. Obviously, I have to slow down on YouTube videos and streams a little bit, but I still make as much as I can. But yeah, guys, I want to quickly say thank you so much for your support recently. Again, if you do want to help support my quest of going to America, there is a donation link below. Don't feel like you've got to donate or anything. It's just a way that helps you get there quicker, basically. Because obviously it's definitely on the bucket list to go there, and obviously there's so many videos I can make out there, and my dream of becoming a full-time content creator, and especially a travel content creator, because a lot of you guys know my dream in the future is to like make a full travel YouTube channel, or make this a full travel YouTube channel where I travel the entire world, not just America, but obviously all South America. And also, me and my best friend are planning in the future, it'll be a good few years away, but a road trip across America. I think that'll be so fun, and I'm let's just say very much looking forward to that. Anyway, I'll stop talking. Thank you so much for watching the video today, guys. As always, I love you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.